If you're watching this, it's because you have received the heart, head, and hand decrees, or you're about to receive them.
More than likely to receive them, but okay, that works.
Well, sometimes the help comes before the actual decrees.
Okay. And these were handed down by?
The Ascended Masters.
Which Ascended Master? My wonderful, sexy, beautiful
This is from El Moria.
El Moria. One of his embodiments. People might not recognize who El Moria is.
Mm-hmm.
One of his embodiments, one of his most familiar embodiments would be what?
Abraham.
Abraham, right?
Mm-hmm.
The father of the Israelites
Judaism.
or the Judaism, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just want people to know that. Okay, so with this heart, head, and hand decree, that's exactly what it is. It covers the heart, the head, the hand. And by the time someone is done with these decrees, it's one decree, but it's composed of many decrees inside of it, correct?
Right.
So we'll go through each part so that the person saying the decrees will understand and they can visualize what they're saying and why they're saying, get the meaning behind the decrees. These are different from affirmations because affirmations are man-made.
Right.
They don't have the energy of the Ascended Masters behind them. So these were not handed down by a man. We didn't write these. These were given to us by Moria from the Ascended Realm. All right, so Heart and Hand Decree has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts to it. The first part is called or titled the Violet Fire. So that's where you invoke the violet flame to come into your life.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you've done a video on violet flame.
Yes.
So if anybody wants to learn more about violet flame, they should go to that video
Correct.
and the 190 Vision YouTube
Channel. Yes.
So we won't spend time on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like you to say the heart part of the Violet Fire Decree,
Mm-hmm.
and then explain quickly what that means for the individuals.
Violet fire, thou love divine, blaze within this heart of mine. Thou art mercy forever true. Keep me always in tune with you. So that is basically asking for you to be in tune with the violet flame. So throughout your day, you're constantly aware of it. It's constantly working for you, and it's burning away all that is non-beneficial as you go throughout your day.
Now, remember one little modification. We don't ask,
We thank.
we thank, or we command, right?
Yes.
We never ask.
And in this, it's a command because it's
That's
a
right.
decree.
That's correct.
Yes.
All right. That's the thing. The word decree means command. So everything
Mm-hmm.
here you're commanding. So that's what the heart part means. So watch this video as many times as you require to understand what that is. Now we go to the head part of this Violet Fire Decree. I am light.
I am. I have to remember that. I gotta go through them in order.
know,
I
that's
am
tough.
light, thou Christ in me. Set my mind forever free. Violet fire forever shine deep within this mind of mine. God who gives my daily bread, with violet fire fill my head, till thy radiance heaven-like makes my mind a mind of light. So with that, you are invoking the violet flame to help you keep your thoughts positive and loving in everything that you do throughout your day.
Pure, right? Pure
Yes,
thoughts.
very pure thoughts.
And if they start to slip,
Then you just go and say it again.
or say the other Violet Flame one.
Or I am a being of violet fire.
Exactly.
Yes, you say that one too.
Now we go to the hand part of the Violet Fire portion of the Heart, Head, and Hand Decree.
I am the hand of God in action, gaining victory every day. My pure soul's great satisfaction is to walk the middle way. And that is to keep yourself balanced so that nothing can move you or affect you. So you don't get really angry and then get really happy. You're always balanced throughout your day.
You're calm.
You're calm. There you go.
No matter what someone does to try to get you to be upset or to overreact about something, with this decree and saying it often, you'll start to become closer to your balanced self.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Now we go to the Tube of Light.
Do you want me to say the whole thing?
No.
Okay.
Don't even say the Tube of Light.
Okay.
What is it for?
The tube of light is for your protection. You're surrounding yourself with a tube of light. Some individuals visualize a giant bubble of light all around them, and that is for protecting you. and helping you to keep yourself at a higher frequency. So if all of a sudden you feel yourself like you're getting down, say your tube of light decree.
Now, the color is, there are many discussions about that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But the color, you can make whatever you feel comfortable with.
Correct.
Because your color might be different than somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might say that the color of protection is white, some will say it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to visualize, you'll visualize a certain color, that's the color you go with. Don't worry about what people have to say. This
Exactly.
is where what you read on what you see on YouTube or read in books doesn't apply. Okay, each person's journey is different. Does that?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing is, what should they visualize when they say tube of light?
We visualize ourselves, of course, with the violet flame burning all around us, and then the tube of light just all around circling us.
So you said violet flame.
Yes.
Same way we're talking about tube of light, there's still violet flame involved.
Yes.
Where's the violet flame? Where's it coming from?
It's coming from your feet going up.
Okay, so that's very important that you visualize the violet flame all around you. But it's like you're in a fire, right?
Yes, like you're in a fire, a violet fire.
Exactly. And so it's coming from your feet and going up towards your head. You have your tube of light around you, which nothing can penetrate. And that's the important thing. Nothing can get through that.
Yes.
You have to visualize that. Okay, good job. And then we come to the forgiveness part.
Yes, and with the forgiveness, that's really basically it. Forgiveness for yourself and for everyone whom you communicate with, come in contact with, anyone in the world.
Now the key thing here is when we see the word forgiveness, we're thinking it has to do with people that have hurt us or that have done us wrong. Mm-hmm. Would you please
It can be
clarify
for
that?
individuals that you have hurt, individuals who you have done wrong to.
So it goes both ways, correct?
Mhm, it
It's not
does.
just one way.
Even you harming yourself in different ways, maybe the way you talk to yourself. That's another way of forgiveness.
And that's a big one, because that's the
Yes.
one that people don't think about. This self-forgiveness, where you put yourself down, or you're always saying, oh, I'm stupid, or how could I let that happen? Why did I do that?
Yeah,
So-
forgive yourself for your own wrongs.
So that's what this forgiveness decree is for. It's any type of forgiveness. And then we go to supply.
Yes, the supply decrees that come after that are for supplying every aspect of your life, health, wealth, spiritually.
Well, if
What else am I
I
gonna do?
go
I'm trying to
through this,
remember all of them.
I'll start this off and see if you remember it from here.
Okay.
You will. I am free from fear and doubt.
Casting want and misery out, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high.
I am the hand of God's
God
own
and-
fortune,
God's own fortune,
flooding forth the treasures of light.
now receiving full abundance to supply each need of life.
Right?
So again, you're supplying now every need. It's all coming from heaven, and now it's supplying every need that you have.
There is no reason to be fearful.
Right?
Right? I am free from fear and doubt. Casting want. So if you think that you need something, or
If you really want something.
exactly, yeah, all that is being taken care of now, right? Knowing now all good supply. And it's good supply. It's not just any supply. So there are things that you might want, but it's not really good for you. And that's where you're allowing the ascended masters and the angels to step in and say, wait a minute, you might want that, but it's not good for you, so let's pull that back. And they'll make sure you get what is good for you only. Perfection is the next part. So I am life of God direction.
Place thy light of truth in me. Focus here all God's perfection. From all discord set me free.
And that all discord set me free.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
That means that anything that might be non-beneficial to you is taken away.
All right. So if you're having a challenge right now, you have a challenging situation of any kind, stop worrying about it. Because with this decree, it will get resolved. Don't worry about how it's going to get resolved. Don't worry about when it's going to get resolved. Just know that with this decree, you're invoking the help of the Ascended Masters and the angels, and they will help you take care of it. So all you do is keep saying the decree and implement what you're learning from the rest of the tools you're given. And then he goes, make and keep me anchored ever in the justice of thy plan. I am the presence of perfection, living the life of God in man. What do you get from that one?
Basically that I am constantly connecting with the divine to work through me in everything that I do.
Not only that, but you're the perfect example for everybody around you, correct?
Yes.
You're living the life of God in man, as in, back then they didn't say woman, right?
Right,
but it also
right.
means a woman. And you're making sure you live your life in a God-like fashion. You'll be that example for everybody around you.
For all the human race.
Exactly.
Human. Say human.
A humankind. How about
Humankind, okay.
that? So if someone comes and says, you are stupid, or you are the worst wife I've ever had, or worst spouse I've ever had, you are walking the middle way. Don't let that move you, because that's their opinion only. And you call upon the ascended masters and the angels, and they will take care of that for you. They will neutralize that for you. Or you say your decree, so you're back on track. Alright? Now, transfiguration. Right, this transfiguration part, which means changing, right? This is where you're changing now from your old you to the new you, which is who you want to be. So.
My husband has the words for this.
Oh, okay.
I remember that really when I'm listening to the recording and I'm saying it and then I'm focused and visualizing.
I am changing all my garments.
Old ones for the bright new day. With the sun of understanding, I am shining all the way. I am light within and out. I am light is all about. Fill me, free me, glorify me, seal me, heal me, purify me, until transfigured they describe me. I am shining like the sun. I am shining like the sun. And that's two different suns, S-O-N and S-U-N. So that you are always the example of Christ, who is the second, who is the Son of God, the second person of God. And also the sun is in the bright sun that we see daily. The
Which generates life and the energy for us to live.
Yes.
All right, so that's if you notice now, you're changing. You won't spend time on the old you and in the past, like a lot of people do. That's why it shows right here, I am changing all my garments. You're changing who you are. You're changing what you wear, as in on the outside as far as energy goes. Not your actual clothing, but your energy clothing, because you're all made of energy. And you're becoming a brand new individual. And when you move up in membership, you get to Project Prosperity and the other levels, you'll learn a lot about this that will empower you even more. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Anything else you want to add to that?
No.
Okay. So we go to the resurrection. So you're changing, but we know that we come on earth to embody, to accomplish a special purpose, and then we're supposed to change, right, to become a better person, so that we can then die and then return to heaven, correct? So that's where the resurrection comes in. It's about, okay, so we've died, and now we're kind of coming back to life.
Our old self is gone.
Exactly.
This is the new me, the one that's in tune.
Oh, you're done? That's a simple explanation. But that's what I'm trying to say, right? Now I'm raising every atom from every shadow.
I am free.
Right? So all the things that you felt held you back, or all the things that you might be afraid of or bothering you, you're now being released from them. That's what this decree is about. And the next line is, I am the light of God's full presence. I am living ever free. Now the flame of life eternal
Rises up to victory.
Right? So the brand new you is a winner. Not a loser anymore, no longer a victim. And that's what this is, okay? You're becoming a brand new person. Then we go to the last part, which is the ascension. So this is where, instead of you being operating in a physical, you realize now that you are a spiritual being. And it goes like this: I am ascension light, victory flowing free.
All of good won at last for all eternity. I am light, all weights are gone, into the air I raise. To all I pour with full God power my wondrous song of praise. All hail, I am the living light, the ever-loving one.
The living Christ.
The living Christ. I'm sorry, I focused on the ever-loving one, ascended now in full God power. I am a blazing sun.
Right.
So basically, you're completely embodying your divinity, and you're shining so bright that everyone can see.
Okay, so this is the explanation for the heart, head, and hand decree. The key is when you say this decree, have the recording playing. You say with the recording, because the recording also has a special frequency with it. Also helps you with the tempo, because it should be set at a particular tempo, which generates the proper frequency. All right. But again, congratulations, great job, huh?
Oh, thanks.
Anything you want to add to?
It's quite obvious. I always say these when I'm listening to the recording, because just trying to come up with them off the top of my head is not that easy. But as soon as my husband started saying it, I remembered the tempo, the rhythm, and I remembered the words. It just came to me, like with a song. So.
And for them, should they expect to know the words right away?
No, you should not know the words right away. Don't worry about it. If it goes too fast or anything for you, just read along, because your mighty I Am presence will keep up pace with you. And
What did you just say about mighty I Am presence?
that your mighty I Am presence will keep up the pace for you.
They should know that. Because
Yes.
They might be thinking, oh no, I'm doing a terrible job. I'm not keeping up. I don't know how to pronounce the words because English is not my first language.
It's okay. Your mighty I Am presence will do the rest of the work for you until you're familiar with it and you can do it on your own.
All right, so just keep up as much as you can. The presence of God within you, which we all have, is decreeing on your behalf. That's why it's a great idea to play them at night while you're sleeping. All right?
Okay?
Okay.